Welcome into Hawk Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Alongside Gabe Sustick, I'm Chris Morales. Game 3 of the Barnstable Patriot Cup was a doozy, Gabe, as the final score was 2-1. The Harbor Hawks take down the Kettleers. Cotuit in the middle of a 6-game losing streak. Why was this game so close? Off of the left arm of Nick Deeg. 8 solid innings of work in his third start, second against Cotuit this season. He had 8 innings of work, 6 strikeouts, and it was a pitching duel throughout, but Deeg came out on the better side of it.
It definitely was a pitching duel the whole time. Credit to John Woodcock, the starting pitcher for the Cotuit Kettleers, really went through for the most part, aside for Javon Shelby's home run to left field during the early parts of the game to make it 1-0 for a large part. But if you're Hyannis, Chris, you have to know, yeah, you dominated this team twice before. You couldn't think that you're going to do it every time now, so they went 1-1. And in some cases, this could be a more crushing blow than those big wins that they had before, because now it's a 2-1 win and it's a walk-off.
A walk-off, as Gabe mentioned. Ben DeLuzio coming in a big spot. Jake Knoll and Colby Bortles, they had themselves great days, 2 for 4 on the day. But Jake Knoll was over at third base. Javon Shelby was over at second. 2 men in scoring position with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And he faces Matthew Kinney, a left-handed pitcher from Florida State. Teammates matching up. And Ben DeLuzio had a walk-off single into left center field. Walk-off here at McKeon Park, and what a great job he did. He's our Hawk Talk player of the game as he caught up with Sammy O'Brien after tonight's ballgame.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with today's obvious player of the game, Ben DeLuzio, with the walk-off hit to beat Cotuit 2-1 here. 3-0 now in the Barnstable Patriot Cup. Gotta ask, have you ever done that before?
I think we had one last year, I think, when backside double, but to win the game. But, just to get that one was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You've been going through a little bit of a slump early on in this season, but that was a huge hit. You saw the 1-2 pitch. What was going through your head when you got the pitch delivered to you?
Honestly, I was just looking for a fastball and trying to sit back on anything off speed, because I had been way out in front on some changeups early in the game. But he gave me a pitch that I could handle.
He gave you a pitch you can handle. It's your teammate from FSU, Matt Kinney. What are you going to tell him after the game?
He's disgusting. I'm so glad that he's going to be on our team next year. But I just kind of one-upped him today.
All right, so as you know, this is for the Barnstable Patriot Cup, the trophy that's going to be hoisted between Cotuit and Barnstable as you were here last year. You know what this means kind of to the people all around, but how big is it to go 3-0 up so early in the Barnstable Patriot Cup?
Yeah, it's always huge to get ahead of your opponent as quickly as possible, but being up 3-0 is really nice, and we can just come out, and the next time we play them, hopefully we can just get another win.
All right. Ben DeLuzio with the walk-off hit here to beat Cotuit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sammy. With the win, the Harbor Hawks move to 9-6 on the season. They end a 3-game losing streak, but tomorrow they're going to face the team that started that 3-game losing streak, the Chatham Anglers, this time in Chatham, Veterans Field, tomorrow 7 p.m. That's going to be a big ball game in Chatham.
Yeah, Chris, it's going to be a hostile crowd there at Chatham. And the 2 games, Hyannis, you really can't look at it that way, because you lost 3-2 where you had bases loaded with 2 outs. You had a chance there. You lost 3-1 in the second game, and plus both those were only 7-inning games. You didn't have 2 other innings to come back. So Hyannis is kind of looking at that and saying, we have some momentum against this team. We know we can do well against them. We have a chance going into Chatham.
They absolutely do. Again, 7 o'clock at Veterans Field, and obviously that's going to do it here for Hawk Talk. The Harbor Hawks move 3-0 in the Barnstable Patriot Cup. And you know what that makes me want to do?
What?
It makes me want to sing.
Sing what?
Hey, Cotuit, hey, Cotuit.
But
we
Chris,
all know that you can.
They didn't win.
Oh, that's right. Ha!
We'll see you tomorrow.